Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my new series called PlayStation Right Now. In this new series I'm starting, I'll be playing different games that are available in the PlayStation Now library. If you guys have PlayStation Now, let me know, or if there's any games on PlayStation Now that you guys want me to review, let me know. I'm kind of looking for games I've never played before. I might do walkthroughs if you guys want to check those out. But yeah, I want to have this series where I just kind of dive into like the massive library that is PlayStation Now. I think it's pretty unique. I haven't seen anybody do anything like that before. So let me know what you guys think. The gameplay in the background is from Resident Evil 7. So that's actually the first game I've played in the library. So I don't know if you guys have played this before, but Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is a game made by Capcom. It was released in 2017. The story takes place in the fictional Dovey, Louisiana. You play as Ethan, who's trying to find the whereabouts of his wife Mia, who he has not heard from in 3 years. He receives an odd email asking him to pick her up at the Baker farm. Once he arrives, it doesn't take long for him to meet the Baker family, who wish to turn him into one of them. So that's just a small synopsis I wrote of the story. So in case when you don't really learn much about Ethan. You start off not knowing anything and you don't really learn much about him. Really what you learn about is the people around him. So you learn more about Mia and you learn about the Baker family. Kind of the most interesting characters of the people that you meet is Jack. He is terrifying. He's the dad of the household. He kind of I don't think this is a spoiler, but he's kind of like a Mr. X if you guys have ever played Resident Evil 2, where you can't kill him. At certain points in the story, you can't kill him. He just kind of follows you around the house where you're trying to solve puzzles, when you're trying to find a way out. So he's really annoying, but it's adds a layer of it just becomes more scary because just somebody who's following you around. You can lose them, but he just wanders around and eventually he'll find you again. So that was my favorite character. You kind of the main bad guys is the family. So you fight the dad, and on the clip you'll see Margaret. That's his wife. You fight her as well, and they have a son. His name's Lucas. So those are the main bad guys. But aside from that, there's another set of bad guys called the Molded. They're basically zombies, but it looks like they're made out of sludge. They're not that scary when you kill them, but they're really annoying. They're really hard to hit. When you're aiming for headshots, you think you have it lined up, and then they'll move out the way, and you'll miss. Another thing that's really cool about this game are the weapons. There's actually quite a bit to choose from. You see right now, I have the flamethrower. I switched back to the knife. You have a pistol. You can get a magnum. Later in the game, you unlock a SMG, shotgun. Always best weapon in Resident Evil games. So you can kind of play how you want. One thing I would suggest is, I would say Resident Evil 7. I didn't find myself running out of too much ammo. I actually ended the game never using the magnum because I was saving it for like the ultimate boss. Oh yeah, that's one thing I didn't like about this game. It's really good. I think the game is a 9 out of 10. The only thing that I didn't like was the boss battle at the end. It was very underwhelming. It was over before I knew it. Margaret is actually the hardest boss, the one I'm playing right now. She's the most difficult part of this game. So like I said, I was saving the magnum, and before I knew it, it was over. So I never even got to fire a shot. Let me see. So story, characters, weapons, bad guys, all really good. Like I said, it was just that ending. But yeah, I would rate this game 8 out of 10. Great story. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I know I'm all over the place. I promise it'll get better. But probably the best part of this game is the atmosphere. It's so creepy. You get Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes of that family that lives in the country, who just kind of goes crazy. Story's really interesting. There are two endings, so the game is definitely replayable. you know, because you're gonna want to go back. And actually, the second time around, you can kind of mess around and do different things, because you kind of have a heads up. You guys don't know what I'm talking about if you know, when you get to the birthday party, you know, scene. That's really cool to go back and revisit after, you know, once you kind of know what's up. But anyways, so pretty short video. Those are my thoughts on Resident Evil 7. Let me know if you agree, disagree, or if there's anything you think I missed. This is my first review, so hopefully it only gets better from here. See you guys next time.